You started developing for the iPhone, and you made Cannonball, and that was a success, like, from the outside.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
it
it was
totally
really
was.
good. It's kind of a weird lopsided success, but like leading up to that was also this thing where even though the rates and the discipline of trying to be a working pixel artist were not a thing we could figure out how to do in the United States. We picked up all these like generic contracting skills
Yep.
along the way, so that when we switched to programming, it was like not working for that guy. That guy I trust. I don't even know what they're talking about, so I'm not going to take that gig. This one underpays a little bit, but I know that if I do that, then I can get this next one.
So
And we
once
got all
you
these, like,
switched to becoming more of a programming contractor within the game space, things got better, like as opposed to being an artist.
Yeah, what it allowed us to do is move into a space that is sometimes called turnkey contracting or turnkey something or other.
So, for example, like the Hunger Games, the iOS game, that was Summit Entertainment, like basically said, I need a game for the
Lionsgate, I
iPhone.
think, but yeah.
Lionsgate, yeah.
The
Movie
thing is,
company.
you make the whole game.
Yeah, you
Somebody
make the whole
there
game,
goes,
start to finish. You do the programming, the art,
yeah.
the music, and like they pay you a giant sum of money, and then we find people to help make the game with us.
So they're offloading this huge thing that for them, they don't know how to do. Nobody that works at that, usually it's kind of the marketing department of a film company, or it's interactive part of an advertising agency, or whatever the thing is, and they don't know how to hire people to make a game. They don't know how to design a game, and they honestly don't want to, and they have this chunk of cash that they need to use up, or else they won't be allowed to spend as much next year, and they want to offload it onto somebody. And when we started to pick up those jobs, that's when it was like, oh, we've now moved just past sustainable into this weirder period of development where we have free time after the job is done to do riskier, weirder things. And really pretty deliberately deciding to spend time doing that. Initially, just because we thought, oh, if we make our own weird projects, then we can get better freelance work. It's not like we'll make this game jam game and then 10 million people will play it and we'll get a $3,000 server bill and all of that stuff. That was not the plan, but it was cool.
So contracting was a big part of your guys' development as a studio, your development as a developer, like getting better?
Even now, so we launched Hundreds, which is like our kind of iOS mobile, the last iOS mobile title that we did internally, it launched in 2013 in January. And we'd also just come out of, I think maybe that was a Hunger Games or Old Spice was in there somewhere, like
Old Spice.
Yeah, Old Spice. Oh yeah, because that's when Finny was born. So yeah, we had like the Old Spice money had come in. We had just launched 100, so we were sort of sitting on like a pile of cash, and that's when we changed over to using these turnkey projects to fund our internal development because we had more money sitting around than normal, and like when I talk to people, like I'll talk to my sister or something, and the way she interacts with like we had a windfall, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like max out my 401k. I'm gonna do all this, and I'm like, we are gonna build something. Like how far can I make this stretch to build something else? And that's what we decided to do. With
Let's
it.
go hire people whose judgment is just as bad as ours and make something really weird until we run out of money again. And that's kind of been our loop. But that was something that actually, like, that was like a sort of professional mentor and friend. Like, we had watched him get a windfall from a film project, and the very first thing he did was just like hire a bunch of people and make a bunch of weird stuff. And I was like, that's awesome. That's what I want to do. Sorry. Like,